My people, how we doing? Back with another video. Welcome back. I need to start saying off the rip, please. I know I said in past videos, I don't know if I'm ever going to ask for people to like and subscribe to my channel, but I've kind of changed my mind. So I'm going to ask you guys to help me sort of make my dream come true with building a channel that is respectable and, you know, has an impact on men and women, because that's really what my goals are with this channel. So please like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Like, I genuinely, wholeheartedly would appreciate it. I made a video last night after work, and the way I make videos is probably the wrong way. I use Instagram to record it, and it glitches all the time. It takes forever to save the video. So, you know, as you can tell, I'm still learning on how to do this properly. Anyways, what do I want to talk about? Well, for the last 3 weeks, if you listened to my one other video the other day, yesterday, 2 days ago, maybe even more than that, like 4 weeks now, I've been ranting about female nature on my Instagram specifically, and I kept repeating the phrase that I see said so often by, you know, men I've talked to personally, and men in comment sections, and men on, you know, podcasts. Nah, bro, my girl's different. She would never do that. She'd never cheat on me, bro. You don't know her, bro. She's not like these modern women, bro. And I've been reiterating that regularly while sharing videos of instances where, you know, a woman is portraying typical modern female nature, right? And like, as time goes on, it only gets more critical for the average man, especially young men, to learn female nature. And it's cold, it's brutal, it's heartless, it's ruthless. But I guess I'll start by saying, don't ever hate these women for it. You know, men like me, especially when I'm wearing a shirt that says repeal the 19th, in terms of the 19th Amendment, we're going to get demonized and called misogynists, right? Which literally means the hatred of women. And the reality of the situation is none of us hate women, right? Like, we all love women. We just understand women. It's more of a coping mechanism, you know? Like, if you have any sort of basic understanding of modern politics, that's kind of been the coping mechanism for a specific side of the political aisle since, I don't know, maybe 2012 now. But the fact of the matter is, every single second that goes by, a man gets better. Generally speaking, every single second that goes by, a woman is getting worse, generally speaking. For a man to think that out of, what is it, like 4 billion women, you have found some special woman that is just super rare and not like the rest of the women, like, that might be more delusional than, you know, the average woman in general, right? Because, you know, women are genuinely delusional. You know, the fact of the matter is as a man, like, we win in the long run. I'm probably repeating myself a lot, but like, that's just the way men and women are. Men are we're born losers to an extent. Zero value, right? We need to bust our asses to get the value. Women are born with all the value. They just need to preserve it. And how these women destroy their value is going from guy to guy, having sex, having, you know, casual sex, going out, partying, looking, you know, trying to get male attention, validation at the gym by, you know, dressing a certain way, posting on social media. And they don't even realize that they're legit destroying their value as time goes on. And they're also getting worse in general as time goes on, right? I'm not sure what I'm going to title this video yet, but like, I legit thought about titling it, I'm starting to feel bad for women. Because, you know, I've talked to an ex-girlfriend about this in the past. Like, I feel bad that these women, like, are so delusional and unwilling to listen to a man like myself, that one day they're going to wake up and realize, holy shit, like, what have I done? Right? And I know for an undeniable objective fact that that's coming, right? That I genuinely am starting to feel bad. You know, it's just, the thing is these women are ruthless in a sense of not giving a shit about breaking a man's heart and you know, how a man feels when they break up with him or cheat on him or lie to him or play him, you know, whatever it might be. You know, I blame men to an extent. Like, you need to take extreme kind of accountability and ownership for your actions as a man, to the extent where, like, you know, if a woman cheats, to some extent, you got to take accountability for it as a man. If you're a simp, like, bro, you pushed her into the arms of another man. But then again, you could be Andrew Tate and a woman is still going to cheat because, bro, it's just their nature, man. It's their nature. And was it more rare that a woman would cheat or leave a man or ask for a divorce in the 1930s, 40s, and 50s? Absolutely. Absolutely, right? Like, as time has gone on, modern society has really enhanced female hypergamy, which is, you know, hypergamy, for those of you that don't know, is a woman that dates up and across the socioeconomic hierarchy, right? Women don't want a man that's equal to them. I understand society has led you to believe that equality is what we need, and women want someone equal to them, and women want equal rights and all this, but they don't. They don't. I'm 5'6". Like, I'm below average height. I think average height is 5'8". I'm here to tell you, women want a man that's taller than them if possible. They want a man that's stronger than them if possible. They want a man that's smarter than them if possible. They want a man that is more famous than them, more respected, higher status, makes more money, a better leader. You know, I know most modern women are masculine today. They even want a man that's more masculine than them. And what's even crazier is if you ask women this shit, you would think as a man, because you think logically, well, I'm going to ask a woman what she wants. She's an adult and she's going to tell me what she wants. And because she's an adult, I'm going to trust what she wants. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. They want you to tell them what they want. It sounds crazy, bro, because you would think that this is an adult. This is an adult right here. And this adult is telling me what she wants. I'm going to take her word for it. You can't. You can't. That's how crazy they are. Let me tell you this too. They'll test you. They'll test you. They'll test you by saying, babe, you know, let's say hypothetically, I've given this example all the time, guys. You're in a new relationship with a girl. You like her. Things are going right. She sleeps over. Saturday, your schedule, you wake up in the morning, you go to the gym, and you train. Friday night, she sleeps over. You guys have a lovely night, you know, doing what you normally do, right? In the beginning of a relationship, the honeymoon phase. And you wake up and you slept great. You guys are snuggling. And you wake up, your alarm goes off, and you're about to get out of bed. And she says, no, stay in bed. Let's cuddle. Skip the gym today. Let's hang out. You're going to think to yourself, this is a grown adult female telling me what she wants. I'm going to give it to her because that's what she wants. Little do you know, because these women are women and they're all nuts. Listen, take it how you want. They're all nuts and they want you to call them nuts. They want a guy to talk the way I talk. I understand that some of you might not take me serious because I don't have a lot of subscribers yet, so on and so forth. But like, this isn't debatable, right? She's going to tell you, sleep in, cuddle with me, and guess what that's going to do? It's going to turn her off. Whether you realize it or not, it's going to turn her off and it's going to ruin things because you failed what is called a shit test. That is what these women do. Sometimes they do it consciously, where they're like aware of the fact that they're shit testing you. And sometimes they do it subconsciously because it's almost like a survival mechanism to test this man's balls, to test his strength, to test his resolve, to test if he's going to start breaking for me. Is this man so weak that I sleep over and I get him off his routine that has turned him into the man that has attracted her to him to begin with? Bro, their job is to emasculate you. Their job is to turn you into a man they will cheat on. That sounds insane, right? It sounds insane, and it's true. And you either learn this through me, or you learn this the hard way. I, like the overwhelming majority of red-pilled men, and I want to state this as well, the red pill is a must for men and women. The red pill will better you as a woman, and it will better you as a man. Especially if you're a woman that is, hopefully in a perfect scenario, a virgin, and you haven't even been with a man yet, and you come across Myron, Fresh and Fit, Andrew Tate, Red Pill content, bro, it is the best thing you can do, ladies. If by some insane chance a woman is seeing this, I promise you on everything I love, the Red Pill is a net benefit for you. I promise you. But for men, most of us learn the hard way. At around 28-ish, maybe 29, I'm 33 now, I learned the hard way. I was in a serious relationship. I don't know if she cheated on me. I would have to assume she did, right? I don't know if she did or not, but we broke up. It broke my heart because I was under the blue pill simp impression. There's a soulmate out there for you, that one woman, and you guys are going to get married and have this beautiful relationship, and you fight for this woman. If she disrespects you or you get into an argument, you come to an agreement and you compromise. All the stereotypical nonsense that you see in Hollywood movies, or like your mom or a woman would tell you, because they don't know what the hell they're talking about, right? And guess what? All that does is make matters worse. A woman needs to come into your frame. You need to lead the relationship. You need to say, this is how it goes. And if you don't like it, you need to leave. And guess what? I'll help you pack, because I'll get another woman. Okay? I understand, and I'm going to keep saying this 11 minutes into the video. It sounds crazy. I understand it sounds crazy to the untrained ear to an extent, but you're going to learn this the easy way and the hard way. And sadly, the overwhelming majority of the time, you're going to learn this the hard way. And then you come across a guy like myself that validates what you just learned or what you just experienced. That's how it goes. And that's, it might sound like a shitty thing. It might feel like it sucks, but it's a benefit for men, because every second that goes by, like I said earlier in the video, we're growing. We're getting better. You have a chance to get better. Every second that goes by for a woman, they're getting worse. Bro, do you really think a woman is getting better when she leaves a man, or she cheats on a man, or she divorces a man? You think that's she's growing? You think she's growing? You think when another dude takes her, you think she's growing? Do you think that man is getting a good woman? Do you think she's winning? Really? Really? So she gets all this trauma, all this shit from the last relationship or marriage, all of it, the breakups, the cheating, the drama, all of it. She gets all this trauma and she improves? You think that's what makes women better? No, it makes men better. Pain, struggle, heartbreak, trauma makes men better. Women should be protected from that, right? Like, men should raise their daughters to be shielded from any sort of pain, trauma, struggle, suffering, stress. Men should shield fathers shield the daughters from it. And then fathers teach men, their sons, how to deal with it so it makes them better. We're different. Men and women are not the same. We're different. So you need to understand, bro, if you're going through a heartbreak or a breakup. My girl just broke up with me Sunday, right? And I'm able to handle it like I don't give a shit, because I genuinely don't. Like, it might sound crazy. I genuinely don't care. I'm going to get another woman when I want to, and I'm only getting better. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't necessarily care. I didn't necessarily care, because the person that cares less, the man that cares less, is the man that normally, I understand that it's going to sound crazy, is normally going to retain the woman. When she understands that this guy doesn't give a shit, he knows if I break up with him, he's just going to get another woman. He's just going to keep living his purpose, getting better, working on his goals. Like, I got to stay with this guy, right? Some women don't realize that. And this is a part of what I'm saying. They just get worse from it. They just get worse, bro. Like, dude, a dude is getting a girl that has done all these things sexually with this past man. He doesn't want that. He doesn't even this is why that woman is hesitant to share her body count. I got to open the door in my car. I'm starting to sweat my ass off. This is why the woman is hesitant to share her experiences with the past boyfriend, because she knows, her nature, she knows telling this new boyfriend will possibly scare him off, turn him off, or disgust him. Because a man wants a pure woman if possible. I understand that virgins are almost non-existent today. But like, a man, if possible, in a perfect scenario, hypothetically, wants a woman that's damn near untouched. This is why women wear white dresses on wedding days. It signifies purity. This is why every Abrahamic religion has placed profound emphasis on a woman staying a virgin. This is why, sadly, like the Bible's talked about if it's somehow found out that a woman isn't a virgin on her wedding day, that she should be stoned. I'm not saying that's craziness. I'm just making an example here. This is how much emphasis was placed on a woman staying a virgin, because everybody has known since the dawn of human existence, when we were more in touch with who we are as human beings, that is how a woman should be. Women are not meant to have sex and go through a relationship and have sex and go through a relationship and this casual sex. Bro, it destroys them. It destroys them. They're meant to find a man, fall in love, have kids, serve that man, and live life happily ever after. That is how a woman is supposed to be. But we're in a modern society now where they get pressure from friends, they get pressure from movies, TV shows, books, they get pressure from family, and it's not easy. This is exactly why I said, 4 minutes ago now, I almost feel bad for women, bro. I almost feel bad. Yeah, life overall is harder for a man, overall, generally speaking, but it's supposed to be hard. Life is hard for women, but they make it hard on themselves today because they're not listening to a man. And, some of them don't have a strong father to guide them, or a strong older brother to guide them. So what happens is life becomes hard for the woman at 30-ish, 35, when they realize, holy shit, when all the mistakes they made from all the decisions they thought were good decisions at one point in time, when they all build up and all of a sudden they're just sitting right there and they slap her in the face, life gets very, very hard, bro. It gets very hard. They try to cope by buying cats, by buying dogs, and some women sadly start doing drugs, and they start lying to themselves and coping by saying, I'm a strong, independent woman that doesn't need a man. And it's all cope, dude. It's all cope, dude. This is why it's showing that women are struggling with mental health issues more than any other freaking, obviously there's only just men and women, but more than anyone else. Like this shit's no joke. Who's the woman I follow on Instagram? Savannah something. I wish I can give her a shout out. Savannah something. But, she's one of the very few rare women I'd ever recommend for a man and a woman to listen to. Most of these women that ever talk about, female nature and the red pill intersexual dynamics, they're kind of grifters. They're just using it for attention, just to get clout. Pearl is pretty good too. Pearly things. She's always been pretty good too. But for the most part, dude, you got to listen to guys like Andrew Tate, Myron, myself. I'm throwing myself in there because I know if I sat down with Myron, Rollo Tomasi, Michael Sartain, I know I can spit this shit with the best of them. And one day I will. God willing, one day I will. So I'm just going to leave this shit here. I'm already 18 minutes in. Again, listen, I love yous. I truly love yous. I truly mean it. I can't fake this shit. I say it all the time. I can't fake it. But please, like and subscribe. The algorithm hates men like me. It despises men like me. It despises men like us. It does not want us to get this message out there. It does not want us to thrive. It does not want us to get better. So please do me that favor. Like, comment, subscribe, help a brother out. I'm trying to make this shit happen, and I'm going to make it happen, but I need a little bit of help. So I love yous. Until next time, my people, I'm out. Be safe. Do your thing. Train weights. Get your testosterone up. It's what we do, baby.